Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Roblox. Here's how to start playing in Roblox Dust. Number 1, find trees, stone, and other nodes. One of the very things you'll do when you first load in on Roblox Dust is to find some stone and trees as soon as possible and gathering materials from them. Stone especially, so that you can make yourself a pickaxe and an axe and then start gathering more stone, wood, and even iron, which is all very useful. The early part of your game will all be about gathering resources and making sure you have a few tools and weapons to hold your own and really get things going. Just remember that while doing this, you should be careful for other players because they're most likely going to try and kill you, so make sure to keep an eye out. Number 2, good place for loot. For this next tip, we show you guys a really good place to go for loot. There's a particular spawn you're going to want to get, and once you do, there's houses nearby that have some nice loot by them. But before you go, make sure you're going to want to make yourself a thatch match, which makes you need a bit of wood, some cloth, and some thatch. Once you have your mat sorted, you're going to want to place it close to the house with all the good loot. This is because when you respawn at the thatch mat, when you die. Now, huge disclaimer, you might want to make yourself a bow and some arrows because there's some AI enemies that are guarding this place and they don't take kindly to outsiders. You can clear them out with any troubles, really, but just in case things do get hairy, at least you have your trusty sleeping bag to help you out, and you can get right back into the action and get yourself the really good loot. Number 3, loot the gas station. The gas station is another fantastic place to go to loot. At least with the gas station, there's no AI enemies, which is great, so the only danger that you may have to deal with would be other players, otherwise you'll be looting this place uncontested. The fact that this place is easy to loot is fantastic, and it's one of the places that you're always going to want to loot when you first start a new game. There, you'll be able to find a lot of food, loads of materials, and other useful good stuff. So, as you can tell, looting the gas station, especially at the start, will definitely be worth your time. Number 4, find a furnace, make a workbench. Once you have some resources and done a good amount of farming, you might want to look around and find a nice place for where you want to set up camp. Once you do, if you can maybe find like a furnace at that location or you can make one, this will allow you to make things like metal. And in turn, you can get yourself a pretty neat workbench, which is absolutely essential. One thing that you guys do need to know before making a base is that you'll absolutely need a workbench so that you prevent your base from decaying. So basically, you really need a workbench to keep your base alive, so you better make sure you have one ASAP. Number 5, use workbenches and recyclers at buildings. At the start, guys, it may take you a little bit of time to get yourself a workbench and a recycler. So one thing that you can do is take advantage of using some of the ones that are located at the buildings. So, if you find one, make sure to use it. You can get a huge advantage early on. This is definitely one of the best tips out there because some people don't even think to use the workbenches and recyclers that are available. Early game, you can craft yourself some really good weapons and get ahead of the curve if you use this final tip that we gave you. But anyways, guys, those are some of the great tips for starting out in Roblox Dust. We hope you guys have loads of fun. Once you try out these tips, make sure to let us know down in the comments below how it went for you. Did these tips make you have an advantage? But this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.